Upper primary, it is that time. We have waited for like 8 years, 8 weeks, I don't know, it's felt like forever. It is showtime! And it's an extra special showtime because this is our last virtual lesson. So unless you are a virtual student, and hello there, I will still be seeing you through a phone call, but we'll still be live together. This is the last pre-recorded lesson because after spring break, we will be together again, all in the same room, me not staring into a camera and me looking at your fabulous faces as we embark on an all new performing arts live in-person journey. This is beyond exciting. It's been a year. But this is a time for celebration, not a time for tears, Mrs. Bates. Hold it together because we have got performances to do. So we've got our tap dance, we've got our clowning, and we have got that sea shanty competition that we've all been waiting for. I can't wait to see these results. So are you sure ready, friends? Do you have your long hair tied back, your comfy clothes on for movement, plenty of space and water nearby? For the last time I'll say it, let's do it. All right, gorgeous tappers of upper primary. We have reached that time of the term where we show off everything we've learned and we look fabulous as we do it. So we are going to perform our tap dance today. Now, the first thing we need to do, which we always do with Musky Professional Team, is warm up. Let's get that body and that mind prepared to perform. So let's quickly run through. I'm sure we all know by now what our honky tonk warm up is. So we go, hop, hop, jump, in, shoulder tap, heel back, heel other side. Hop, hop, jump, in, shoulder tap, heel back, heel, and there we go. All right, so one on each side, forward, then anywhere you want. It's the last time we're going to do it, team. So be free as birds. Let's get those feels. We're in a party mood. It's the end of term, and it's showtime. 5, 6, here we go.
Got a house down a back road, got a flag on the front porch. You got a dog named Waylon. I got a driveway that needs paving. I got a
all right, you know the drill.
Stroke,
anyway,
guaranteed to make you laugh jokes. I got friends in low places. Yeah,
sing it, Jake.
is what you
Here we go.
I end up in the Hall of Fame with stars, my walk, my name, or a statue in my hometown, and I'm gone. Nobody gonna know my baby's after me.
Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. I will miss you, tap warm up, and you know it. Okay, so this dance. I'm going to do it once. I mean, it's a long old number, so I'll just keep cracking on. Have a practice with me. This is a good opportunity for you to rewind back, do it as many times as you need. And then, of course, film it. Perform it, film it. If you don't want to send it to me, show your parents, show your family. Give like a little Zoom call to someone in another country and show them your dance. Be proud, because it's not easy what you've done. You come home from school every day and you're either doing PE, PA, and you're in your home zone and you just want to chill. So good on you. That is exactly the qualities you need in life. Pat on the back. So, let's get this done. Oh, I just said to lower primary as well. After the break, it would be fabulous if people that have been watching and learning would like to show their classmates. So if you feel brave and would like to perform this dance, or your clown sequence, or your sea shanty to your class in our next live performing arts session, please do tell me and I will guarantee to make time for that. Okay? But for now, folks, let's see if I can remember this dance. Yes, I do. Right, alright, here we go. And if you do want to do this without me as an extension so that you film it with just the music, it's called Moon Dance, or one word, moon, like up in the sky and dance. And it's by Van Morrison. Van, I don't like you using my music, Morrison. Yeah? So have a look for that on YouTube if you'd rather do it without me. But of course you're more than welcome to do it with me as well. All right then, Van the Man, let's go. I hope you start to perform, and even though we didn't get a chance to think about eyeliner and focus and faces and stuff this term, we have covered it all before, and of course it goes for every performance you do. That just feels like a really nice dance to do, so I hope you show it in your face. Anyway, I better stop talking. You go, 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 get that filmed, look fabulous, please send me, I'd love to see, and then let's move to clowning. All right, clowns, we have got a little bit more work to do, haven't we, on this? It's been a little bit of a push to get everything done, but we're getting there and we have more than enough time, so that's absolutely fine. I hope you've got your box and your prop handy. Luckily, no one's moved these since Tuesday's videos. So, pop your prop into your box and let's recap what we have so far, and we've just got 2 more steps to add and we'll have a good practice, all right, team? So a box goes in the middle of the space, so we know how to enter the space. Stop and pause when we notice the box on the floor. We've practiced moving towards the box and how we're going to end up. Looking inside the box was Tuesday at our face before we bring it out, showing the audience how we might feel. Then we've got to bring the item out of the box for the first time, interact with it, and that was when we did the repetition 3 times. I did the wave thing, yeah? So that is where we were up to. So all we need to do now is notice the audience and then exit the space with or without the item. So let me just get to that point in the oldie PowerPoint. We were up to here, weren't we? So notice the audience. Once you become comfortable with your item, we are going to take the audience by surprise by breaking the fourth wall. So if, for example, I do my wave thing, I might then start to get a bit more comfortable with the face because I know it's not a human anymore. And then as I relax, another shot comes. There's hundreds of people watching me, okay? So take the audience by surprise with that. Let them get comfortable with the prop. Let them lull them into a false sense of security is what people say, where they're like, okay, this clown's just going to be messing around with this is fine, and all of a sudden, what? So yeah, got ya. Okay, that's what we need to try and aim for. Then, find a moment after your repetition to look up and notice everybody staring at you. How will you react? So, as your clown, what are you going to do? Alright, so we need to think of some faces and acting for that. And then don't forget to keep thinking about isolating actions and the speed of each of our movements. So that must come into play in every single phrase of our sequence. Okay? So we're going to play around with it, play around with it for a little while with our item. Get comfortable, think, oh well, it's alright. Okay. Act what we're going to do about breaking the fourth wall, what we're going to do with our face, what we're going to do with our prop. And then, last but not least, so that's quite a quick part of the sequence, quick but important, leaving the stage. After everything that has happened to us, how will our character leave the stage? Think about how you feel about your item and also how you feel about the audience. So now we've had two things happen to us in this sketch. Then answer these questions. Where will you leave? Are you going to go back where you came from or go somewhere else? What speed will you move? Will you take the item with you or leave it behind? Will you keep eye contact with the audience or look away? And how do you feel? So lots and lots of decisions to make. I think once we get in the zone, I'm certainly hoping for me, and I start to do all the box thing and I'm in my character, and think what will come out will feel fairly natural. Alright? And then all that's left to do is rehearse. So we've reached the end of the sequence, now it's time to practice. Let's run through it a few times, thinking about everything we've looked at this term. And of course, there is that sequence once again, moment to blow nose. So, let's just do the new bit, right? So, get the prop out. Box is open actually. I'm going to go from the repeating bit, okay? So go from where you do the same thing 3 times, then we're going to get comfortable with it, and then we're going to notice the audience, and then experiment or just go with what feels natural on how to then leave the space. And maybe you'll take your item with you, maybe you won't. That's absolutely fine. Either way, it's your choice as the actor. All right? All right, so getting into Alright, it's me, I'm back. Alright, how did that go, people? You are welcome to pause the video if you would like to try a few more times. I want to give you some time, so I'm not going to make myself go on for too much longer. All I'm going to do now is the entire phrase from the beginning. I'm going to more or less keep what I've just done. I think that kind of worked, actually. Once you're in character, sometimes you know what feels right. I might change the drop in the mask, I haven't decided yet. But yeah, go, it's not real, you absolute idiot. And then freeze, slow, slow. They might not notice me. Quick, leave! All right, that kind of feel was what I was going for. So now, once you are happy with it, pause it if you want to. It is time to do it full out. Please film it for me, please make me laugh, please be an entertaining clown, I'd love to see. And again, if you want to show your classmates after the spring break, tell me in class, and I will certainly give you time to show. All right, friends? But let's give it a go all the way through from our opening positions. And get into character and when you're ready. But it kind of adds more to it, doesn't it? I hope you have had fun being a clown. Please do what you need to do now to get your performance ready. Maybe you weren't happy with it, maybe you want to try it again. Please film and show me. If not, do show a family member. Be proud of your work. And when you are done, there is only one discipline left. It is, of course, music, and it is, of course, that sea shanty. Alright, me hearties, we are at our final lesson, and not much from me today, guys, because I am going to let you have that full time to get performance ready. I just thought for the last time I would put our checklist on, just in case there was anything else you were thinking, oh, I haven't remembered to do that. So we've got the tempo, the steady beat, The call and response, leader says something, everyone else says something straight back. The genre-specific language. Do we know you're a sailor? Have you got lots of language that would be suitable for a sailor in your song? Content, so what is life like in sea? What's the general story of your song? Rhythm and measure, so a rhythm that repeats. And then of course the measure is every single line has to be 4 lines long, then stop. And the thing we looked at last week, of course, the melody. And just at our last lesson, we thought about our performance before you went to shine. So how are you going to stand out? Make sure you're singing nice and clear. Can you look and perform to the camera? Think of all those eye level, focus, projection things we looked at last term in musical theatre. What will you wear? Anything in the background. That was all I want to say. And to those of you who have tuned in every lesson, or most lessons, thank you, thank you, thank you. It means so much to have you there with me. It makes it all worthwhile when I'm in my little cubbyhole on my own talking to the camera. It's been a year. It's not been the best year for performing arts, but we've made it work. We've been creative and I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you so much. I can't wait to see your performances and I am even more excited to see you in the flesh after our spring break. Have a relaxing one. It is so well earned and I'll see you very, very soon.